Here are 5 reasons I want you to get your first pull-up. First reason, pull-ups are a compound movement involving multiple muscle groups. You're using your biceps, your back muscles, and many more muscles you don't even realize you're using during pull-ups. Reason number 2 I want you to get your first pull-up is it mimics movements you need to survive. Your ancestors had to pull themselves up, climb up on things to get the coconut, to get the fruit. If they fall off a ledge, pull themselves off. Modern day life, if you fall down, this allows you to be able to grab things and pull yourself up. Reason number 3, it helps support your posture. Whether you realize it enough, there's so many muscles involved in pulling yourself up that you're helping strengthen your core, all the muscles around your spine. If you've ever had really sore abs and tried to do a pull-up, you would feel it immediately. You don't realize how many muscle groups you're using while doing a pull-up. Reason number 4, the overall body control and awareness that you're gonna have from developing pull-ups is second to none. You being able to manage grabbing something, whether it's a bar, a tree, anything that you're trying to climb, and pull yourself up evenly on both sides. It builds immense amount of strength, lean body tissue. You'll have less body fat. You'll be healthier overall, a more balanced body. And then reason number 5, mental toughness. It takes a lot to be able to do a pull-up. In fact, most people you know can't do a single pull-up. For you to master being able to pull your body weight up and over a bar, it takes a lot of dedication, sacrifice, perseverance. And what does that equal? Mental toughness. That is gonna get you so far in life. Just being mentally tough gets you through so many more obstacles and allows you to adapt. Okay, let's get you started on your first pull-up. So the easiest way to start is grabbing a bar or being in some sort of squat rack, okay? The setup. You're gonna grab about right outside shoulder width apart, and you can play with the grip. So you can go palms forward or palms backwards. This is a supinated, supinated, or pronated. Most people are gonna be stronger to start like this. Bend your knees. Don't lock the legs out. We're gonna lay back. Use your legs and hips to assist as much as you need to. And as you pull, you're gonna pull your elbows behind your rib cage. Pinch your shoulders together. See if you can come up and touch your chest to the bar. Now, if you can only go halfway, use those legs, assist, touch, and you're gonna work on coming down slowly. Everybody's stronger during that negative, during the eccentric part. So the concentric, the positive part of it, when you go up, you're actually gonna be weaker. You can boost yourself up, hold, and then go as slow as you can down to start building that strength in reverse. So instead of thinking about building your pull-up up, instead of building the strength there, really focus on going down as slow as you can. And if you go up for 2 seconds, see if you can last 4 seconds down. What you're gonna do is you're gonna play with that, see how many reps you can do, and if you can do 10, that's awesome. But if all you can do is 10, don't do 10. Back off, only do 5 to 8 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets to start. Okay, so level 2, once you're able to do that, we're gonna start straightening out our legs. So whichever grip you like, I do them both. We're gonna get our grip. Instead of our legs bent, you can either start with one leg straight or both straight. So a good idea would be one leg straight, one leg bent, and you can start pulling, feel the difference. If you feel strong, go ahead and straighten both legs out and pull like crazy. Get those elbows behind your chest, behind your ribs, and then all the way back down. Here's another look at those straight legs. As you start pulling up, try not to let your butt sink down like this. We're gonna lift your hips up, make that body straight, tighten everything, pull. So when I go up, my hips and knees follow. Okay, so here's another variation. You can go on something slightly higher off the ground and then use a box. What you're gonna do is, since these bars are going this direction, it's more of a neutral grip instead of going forward or backwards. And you may find yourself actually a bit stronger with this type of grip. So feet up, start the knees bent, pulling your chest up and down. Now this grip allows me to get my elbows even farther behind my ribs. And then second level would be straightening one or both legs. So I'm gonna push the box away slightly. Legs are straight. Remember, don't let your hips sink. This is okay, it's a variation, but I'm gonna ask you to try to go straight with the hips up, pulling down. This is much tougher. If you can do that, you can definitely do this variation where you're going straight up and down. Okay, so I'm not always a huge fan of bands, but if you're not able to do a pull-up, this is a great way to kind of get the feel. So you're gonna take a pretty sturdy band here that's gonna be able to support your weight, throw it over, loop it through, pull this down. A longer band is helpful, otherwise you have to be kind of flexible, get your foot up here. Okay, so we're gonna go for your first pull-up. If you can do those other variations, those body rows, we're gonna stick your foot in here. Again, I need a little flexibility here to get mine. What we're gonna do is one foot should suffice. We're gonna grab the bar. Now I have a little bit of a curve on mine, you may have a straight one, no problem, whatever fits is fine. You're gonna practice grabbing. Now, how do you grab the bar? When your hand is on there, your fist is on there, you're gonna think about your knuckles facing up. So you don't want to grip like this, you're gonna have a weaker grip. You want to curl your wrist just a little bit. It may feel like you're doing this almost, because most people when they grab a bar, they grab and their knuckles face them. You want to have your knuckles as if you're punching the ceiling, up. Second, we're gonna pull with all your might. Elbows are gonna come down, you're gonna go up, and remember to go down slow. So here's the positive, the concentric, we're gonna go up, try to hold, and then slowly lower that body down. Again, pull up. You're always breathing out on the way up, slowly coming down. I'm starting to shake a little bit because on that way down, it's some effort to slow it down, but you're gonna be strong enough to do that. You can use this forward pronated grip. You can switch, supinated, palms facing you, same thing. Up, you can go a little bit higher normally, then slow on the way down. You'll feel this a lot more in your biceps than the previous grip. Okay, once you're strong enough for that, you can play with different bands too. So this thick red band I was using gives me a lot of assistance. After you kind of graduate and you can do reps with that one, try another skinnier one, do the same process. When you're ready to try your pull-up, if you're still very close but you can't quite get it, so say you get here, you're all set up, and you pull, and you're still not quite there. You can do it with the bands, but no bands you're not able to. Well, we're gonna give a little jump. So you can do this. Your body, we're gonna make it like the letter C. So as I hang on, my feet are on the ground, I'm gonna lean forward through, and then as I push back this direction, I'm gonna hollow out my body, my back is rounded, and I give a little push, and then right back down. And you can see it turns into a little bit of a swing, a kipping motion. Push, up, I go forward, here's my letter C with my back, up, and then as you get better at those, of course, slow it down on the way down. So after you give yourself that boost, you push yourself up, slow down, get set, get your feet under you, and then try it again. Lean forward, up, slow on the way down. All right, so once you're able to do that swinging motion and get up there, you should have some confidence to be able to pull yourself up. If you're going down really slow and you have great control, you're really close to getting your first pull-up. So again, don't be afraid to give a little jump. Even if you can't do that swing, if you have your feet maybe on something raised a little bit, give a jump. That's no problem, because what we're doing is it's a long-term goal of getting a pull-up, and it's gonna go in a lot of little increments. Progress, not perfection, is the key here. So every week you should be getting just a little bit better at either your form's getting better, maybe you're getting more reps with a band, going into like no band, that's all great. So just remember, this is a long-term goal. It's about progress, not perfection. After you've got your first pull-up, that's really exciting because again, most people, you know, the average person walking around can't do a single pull-up. You should have some confidence in yourself. You worked really hard. What you can get into is getting specialty tools as well. Like these are really tough to hold on to. If you've ever watched Ninja Warrior or even rock climbers, they use all sorts of tools. These are fun. You can then start practicing doing pull-ups. This is a way different grip to use than holding onto a bar. These are a lot of fun to play with. That might be your next level. Then we also have these, again, for like rock climbers, these can be hung up. You can put your fingers inside here to simulate grabbing rocks. Those are fun to hang on to, do your pull-ups with. Ninja Warrior, again, you've seen this in Ninja Warrior competition. This can also hang. Having your grip like this instead of over a bar is so much more challenging. So getting your first pull-up, that is a fantastic goal, and it's just the beginning. You can go so many places with it. Fingertip pull-ups, you can use your bar with no extra equipment, practicing these commando type pull-ups. You can get creative, and it's a long process that never ends. Good luck, keep moving forward.